San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. So the Cincinnati Reds looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. So just about set now, and towing the slab in this one, Hunter Green. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his
for
hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next offered in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Fitzgerald coming home. He'll score easily.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Devers. There's a strike. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here on opening day. Next offering is down low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And Raffy falls victim to the K.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next pitch is outside. Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Elliot Ramos. Outside low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was a really close one down the line. Just barely kept it fair, but did a great job of turning on that inside pitch and ripping it for a double.
Wilmer Flores in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hard hit right side. Steer takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 and we're back. And on the mound now, Logan Webb.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Not in time. That's a bunt single. Number 19 with his first major league hit And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Squirts away a little bit. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
That misses. The count now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball line to center. Lee flashes the leather on the running catch.
Batting third, designated hitter.
Here's Cincinnati's opening day lineup. Chris, a lot of excitement building around this franchise. They still got to take that next step, though.
Totally agree, Boog. Hard to believe the Reds haven't won a postseason game since 2012 and haven't reached the NLCS since 1995. But there's good reason to hope that this will be a breakthrough season in the Queen City.
Marte started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. In the dirt. Man at second. Marte tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around according to Clyde Washington. And the next pitch is way outside. 1 out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that ball is gone. A soaring shot to center. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Missed
ball
with
one.
A changeup, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, bases empty. Misses the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. In time to Devers, and that is the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. 2-2 game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Cincinnati, Willie Adames stands in.
Willie Adames.
Green back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Throws to first, and they get Adames for the out. And digging in for San Francisco, Drew Gilbert. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Gilbert in the 8th spot in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2022. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
It's his first strikeout at this level, but it definitely won't be his last. So, you know, these early at-bats are all part of the process for a rookie. And trust me, big league pitching just looks different than minor league pitching. He still has plenty of opportunities ahead of him in this one, though.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. And that's down and away.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Right down to shoot. That is strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Giants leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, T.J. Friedl. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 down. And now it's Gavin Lux.
Second baseman, Gavin Lux.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Hit in the air left field and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 8th, catcher Jose Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. On the ground right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 gold gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Devers now. And there's a ball. This one chopped to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting third baseman.
And here is Matt Chapman. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Digging in, Elliot Ramos. Check swing, no appeal.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
That misses. And the count now 2-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. De La Cruz. They take the force out, and that is that. One left for San Francisco. Score remains 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Fastball for a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Center fielder Chandler Simpson.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder. Bunting for a hit, first base side. Devers. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
One down. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Save at second, and he easily steals the bag. Now there's a swing and a drive back there, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer, his second home run of the game, and the Reds jump out in front. It's 4-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Webb, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now. After that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Misses outside, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This to center field. Lee on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 4-2. New inning getting started, and now it's Wilmer Flores. There's the strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting shortstop.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike at the knees. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Gilbert in the box now. No balls and a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. Doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 4-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Austin Hayes. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
0-2 now. Upstairs.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Up the middle, Fitzgerald. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So digging in, TJ Friedel. Fly to center his first time.
Friedel.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit. In the air, left field, down the line. And the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Andrew Knizner. Green, back to work. That one missed.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Line drive, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Tyler Fitzgerald will hit next. In for a strike. Good slider. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate here on opening day. Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated.
Chop to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, not close. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch is downstairs. Yeah, there's the strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kisner, the runner at third. Devers at first. 2 out of the inning.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Out to short. Slings it across, and that is that. Giants leave a couple, still down by a count of. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jose Trevino. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Just missed. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Spencer Bivens, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Beck warming up as well. Trevino checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. That's off the mark. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Reds.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he went around.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Trying to bunt his way on. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So a man at first. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
The pitch. The other way. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for San
Righty
Francisco.
reliever out of the pen, Spencer Bivens.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's 5-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ramos.
We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth.
The
new pitcher, Gregory Soto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First pitch, and he just misses. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Soto winds and deals. That one finds the corner. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And it remains 2-2. Goes down looking. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores.
Designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
And that's a strike. Comes up empty.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, got him with the sweeper. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. And a strike in there.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. And they get Adames for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 2. Back here in Cincinnati. Well, we go bottom six. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Elly De La Cruz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Left field, and it's caught for the out. And now it's Austin Hayes. First offering, and it just misses. Fly ball down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, TJ Friedl. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman brings it in, and there's two away.
Now batting.
So two down now, and here is Gavin Lux. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Hayes off of first with two away. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. They're still out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and digging in for San Francisco, Drew Gilbert.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And it's 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One down, base. 2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Second baseman, Tyler.
And the batter now. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen.
Pitching for
Josh
the Reds.
Staumont will take over
Number
here.
63.
He's into the game with the bases
Josh
empty.
Staumont.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count.
0-2 is the count.
I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 5 and the Giants 2.
Pitching for San Francisco.
We're back in a new pitcher here to
Number
start the
43.
bottom of the 7th. Tristan Beck.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the first
Spencer
baseman,
Steer
Spencer
getting ready to hit.
Steer.
Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So a
He's
change
running
being
at
made at
first
first
for the
base.
Reds.
Coming in as the pinch runner,
Number
Reese Hines.
77, Reese Hines.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Nobody out, runner at first. Beck checks the runner. Hines dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock. You're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
That one fouled off. In the air out to center. That one gets down for a hit.
Up next for
So
the
back to the
Reds,
top of the order.
center fielder,
Here's the center fielder.
Chandler
3 for 3 with 3
Simpson.
singles. In the dirt. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Not
One ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
Now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind
Ball
in the
2.
count.
Outside low.
2 balls,
2-2.
2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second. That's inside. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Here's Miguel Andujar. That misses, and it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tristan Beck will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for San
So they
Francisco.
turn things over to the righty, Jose
Number 70.
Buto.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Out to short, boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard.
Now batting.
Hard to tell exactly
Shortstop,
what went
Ellie
wrong right
De
there.
La
That was a
Cruz.
fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. On Duhar at second, Marte over at first with 1 away. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Chapman settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting left fielder.
So up next, Austin Hayes. 1 for 3. Outside corner, there's a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Lucchesi getting cranked up as well. And it's through for a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate.
Hey, leave it.
So 2 down. And now TJ Friedel. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Second and third, 2 down. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And it's now 10-2.
Back-to-back singles, pitches away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 10 and the Giants 2. Now into the game, Tyler Stevenson. He takes over behind the plate. Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Tyler Stevenson.
That just misses, and that's ball 1. Stamont, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fouls one off, 2-2. Struck him out looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Devers, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Next offering is outside.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball right side. Lux. On to first. Giants go in order. Let's go down quietly, and the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Ball 1,
Steer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion.
He lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
And he lays down a bunt. Fitzgerald. It's safe at first, a bunt single.
Now batting, third baseman Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Runner takes off. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. On the ground, right side. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 9th inning coming up. It's the Reds 10 and the Giants. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. Stamont back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Friedel sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one hammered but pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out swinging. And the Giants down to their final out. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. This could end it. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next offering is downstairs. And it's fouled away. Got it. Ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. The headliner in this one, Singy, the league leader in OPS. He's been terrifying to pitchers all season.
And he's such a well-rounded hitter, Boog. He's been the key to this lineup, and I don't see him slowing down anytime soon.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Andrew Abbott.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average.
First
and when you
pitch,
look at that kind of
4-10.
performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Fouled off down the right side. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lee now at the plate. Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here is Devers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses, and it's 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Strike 3, got him looking on the changeup. Now it's Matt Chapman. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first, and it's over his head. Over to first, safe.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Ball. 1 ball.
Runner at second,
strike.
2 down. That's a little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Robbie Ray.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss, and 1 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one pushed foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Swing and a foul straight back.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Now
No,
a check
that's the ball.
swing, but he held up. 2 out, space is empty. And he chases a high fastball there.
I would throw him another
2
breaking ball.
strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bailey under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. You see a lot more of that in today's game. The pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Now it's going to be Herrera Encarnacion. 1 out, base is empty. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
High fly ball, right field. Friedel makes the grab, 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all. Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the 3rd out. The inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, bottom half of inning number 2, and down the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And that is out of play.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider. Ray, in his 11th season, 33 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Next for Cincinnati, TJ Friedel. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ramos makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Abbott back to work. Fastball for a strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fitzgerald batting for the second time, And that's strike one. Ripped on a line. Friedel makes the catch, and there's one gone. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. RBI single his last time up. And that's in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Rafael Devers. Struck out looking at his first at bat. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
On the ground to short, De La Cruz. They get the force. Third out. So the Giants leave one. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Noelvi Marte. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Marte went off for 2 homers in his last game. Check swing didn't go. And the count even 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That's to third. The throw to first.
He's out.
And that quickly 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Spencer Steer. On the ground. In time to Devers. And the Reds go 1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Giants 1 and the Reds nothing. Start of the fourth. And here is Matt Chapman. And that drops in for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Puts it away for the out. Now here is Elliot Ramos. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And there's a ball. On the ground to the left. Foul. And it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, left field. Hayes calls it in, 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Brett Wisely. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Giants down in order, but they're on top 1-0. bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Now
off
here's the
for
Reds'
Reds,
leadoff man,
center
number 19.
fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Popped up, and that's foul.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air to left center. Ramos makes the grab, one down. Here's Miguel Andujar. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Encarnacion makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. And there's a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Encarnacion coming on. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Encarnacion. Late swing fouled off. Encarnacion measures 6 feet 4 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On a bounce right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get Adames for the out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 outs. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And that one is lifted in the air. Encarnacion on his way over. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1 so far. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Ball.
The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Reds down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, top 6. And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. Abbott back to work. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Good job to fight that one off. Line drive. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Both 2 in this one. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Right side, Espinal. Sends it to first, and Devers is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Reds DH. Noelvi Marte.
Noelvi Marte.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. All of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Espinal at the plate now as he chases after that one. Foul ball, still 0-2. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Spencer Steer.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Encarnacion makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Giants,
here's Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now, Brett Wisely. Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand, and they get the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
Encarnacion up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Willie Adames stands in. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off left side. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 3-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Center fielder Chandler Simpson.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him.
Bunt attempt popped up. Pulls it in on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Foul ball there.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
0-2.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
In the air, foul off first. And a couple of quick outs.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. That's to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here at Great American
Leading off
Ballpark,
for the
all set
Giants,
for the start of the inning.
designated hitter,
Now it's the
Tyler
Giants' leadoff
Fitzgerald.
hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. So
Now
a new arm out of the
for the
bullpen
Reds,
for the Reds, Tony
number
Santillan.
64.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Tony
pitches out of
Santillan.
him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And
Down
downstairs, Santillan goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, and he works in a slider. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Check swing, and he went. And the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. There's a strike. That one missed. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Cut on and missed, struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beating.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
And a strike to Devers.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here is Matt Chapman. Base hit, left center field. Hayes fires it in. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Pitches in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 1-2 to the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and that is that. Leave a couple, but they lead it 3-0. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's
hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. That one is absolutely belted. Encarnacion raging back towards the wall. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
One
Well,
ball.
I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And
Ball
misses
two.
inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Chapman under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. The other way. And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
And first offering is fouled off. Wisely gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up, and there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, shortstop Willie Adames.
So a man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Double play ball to second. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Robbie Ray heading back out for the bottom of the 9th as he'll look to make history. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Noelvi Marte. Ray back to work. Out there to center. Lee pulls it down. 1 away. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope he gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for him at this point.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The Giants leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering upstairs.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
In the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Steer up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
No strike.
The Reds trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. They say you win.
1-1.
And that is downstairs.
2
And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one is inside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4.
First base.
And that puts an end to the perfect game.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder.
Chandler
And the no-hit
Simpson.
bid comes down to this. 1 more out to get. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. On to pinch run, Reese Hines.
Can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but
bunting for a hit, he pops it up. He puts it away. It's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, today the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. And we've got a major league debut on the mound in this one, Chris. And always interesting to see how that goes. But I'm sure there's a mix of excitement and nerves running through him right now.
Absolutely. Playing your first game in the show, it's just a little different for everyone. But no one walks in unfazed by the moment. I don't care what they say to anybody. And that's especially true as a starting pitcher that's expected to go out there and give your team a quality outing. All eyes will be on him out there on the bump. Should be fun to watch and see how it plays out.
Ready to go now, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there onto the track, and he makes the catch. And let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That's inside.
That's a ball.
2-0. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2-2.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting third, first baseman Rafael Devers.
2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Rafael Devers. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Giants go down quietly, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching here today, Landon Root. What do you have on him, Singy?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Here's Miguel Andujar. There's a strike. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
That missed
One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That missed by a lot. And the count now even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Man at second. To third. Chapman over to second, and that's not it.
Batting third, designated hitter, Noel
And now Noel V. Marte. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
That's the ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. That's inside. Andujar stands at first with 1 out. Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2.
2-2.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Ellie De La
Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the third and final game of the series. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dunks one into left. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Austin Hayes. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1.
Two and 0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Adames zips it across, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Second inning set to go. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Matt Chapman.
Chapman, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up fighter.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He'll circle the bases, and we're all square. It's 1-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's Elliot Ramos. On the inside corner for a strike. Ramos launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding chase and got the quick strikeout.
On the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out. Runner at second. Willie Adames. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, a run. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 rounds. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now here is TJ Friedl. Swing and a foul out of play. And he swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And now it's Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball
Jose
travel a little more. And his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Jose Trevino, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Burns back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Lee, the next to hit, takes outside. In there at the knees. And a count 1-1.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting first
now
baseman,
it's Devers at the
Rafael
plate.
Devers.
He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Sizing this one up. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Set for the bottom of the third. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder.
The center fielder.
Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-'80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And a pitch. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
That's outside.
1-2.
And it's 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one outside. And the count is 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3.
Swing and a miss. Well done behind the dish. Next for Cincinnati, Miguel Andujar. There's a strike.
Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next offering is foul back.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And now the DH, Noelvi Marte. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch. And now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
That one in the dirt and gets away. Steer up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
2-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Ellie De La Cruz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ellie De La Cruz. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1.
Steer on third. Marte on at first with 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that will end the inning. Back here in Cincinnati. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.